requests a trial by combat using swords to resolve a dispute with his ex-wife?
He wants to find his ex-wife with swords?
Shit.
What the fuck?
He's requesting that so he's asking an Iowa court to agree to a trial by combat. And so he explained that he hopes to meet his ex-wife and her lawyer on the field of battle where he will rend their souls from their corporal bodies.
Oh my god!
This guy's awesome.
Holy.
I totally see why his wife divorced his ass.
He's a troll. He's a troll through and through.
He really is trolling because, so what he's saying is that
From their corporal bodies. Come on, dude.
That's fucking awesome.
That's some Diablo 2 shit.
So he noted that trial by combat has never been explicitly banned or restricted as a right in the United States. And so he also added that it had been used as recently as 1818 in British courts.
That's precedent.
And so to prepare, he's requesting 12 weeks lead time to have one katana and one wakizashi forged for use. That's what he's requesting.
I'd go two-hand claymore
Yeah.
every time.
Pretty slow though on that.
Very slow, but powerful.
Such a geek.
I'm not a boomer, am I?
You're such a geeky boomer.
No.
Two-hand claymore.
It's a big ass fucking sword.
Big fucking sword.
Wow, yeah, you are a fucking loser.
I got it from Highlander because he had that one.
Two-hand claymore.
I would want the sword that the guy had off of Final Fantasy.
Oh, the fuck. Yeah, Cloud's big ass fucking.
Big ass.
This video.
I'm the fucking nerd. He wants.
Cloud disappeared.
Disappointment in Tahir, man. I did not know you were this big of a
I
geek.
am
Faceted.
Faceted.
Yeah, you got it.
That's me. I just got a lot of size.
Yeah, but to hear.
Different size, man.
I've only been seeing the geek side though.
Oh, you seen some of the real one.
No, in these last few episodes, Batman, and now this.
Oh, Batman was violent as fuck.
Batman's nothing. What he just said right now is a fucking geek deep chasm. It's a fuck.
I like Geep.
It's a geek chasm.
No, but Geep was good.
Geep was good.
Tried to come out of it.
At least I'm not a boomer. I can always get out of it. Just always.
Okay, so anyway, back to this. So then that's when David, he said that he filed the motion out of frustration with the legal system where he and his ex are litigating property tax and custody disputes. And he also took issue with his ex's attorney. He says, I think I've met Mr. Hudson's absurdity with my own absurdity.
Love it. I love it. That's my favorite technique.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I like it too. You know, but do you know the number she had to do on him to make him want to have trial by combat?
Yeah, or even bitch about it or joke about it.
Yeah.
It's not that hard to like outwit a man though.
It's
You see?
look at Bart's face.
Hey, Gio.
I'm disappearing. I'm gone. Let me have one. I'm crying.
Can we play a studio laugh track for that one? That was a fucking 90s Will and Grace joke.
Oh, it still landed though. It got off though. Jesus, I was not ready.
A 90s one.
That was good.
Hey, thank you.
See what I mean? Oh, wait a minute.
Yay, I get one.
There's just too much truth to it. That's why.
That's why they're offended.
It cut to geep. Fucking assholes.
What were you talking about? The role-playing game that I mentioned, Final Fantasy?
Oh fuck, he got too excited.
Geek chasms.
You opened, I mean, dude, we all walked in your fucking geek closet and we just found a giant fucking black hole into the void
Yeah, man.
with that comment.
I got a lot of shit going on over here, man. You gotta, as a comic, you know this, you have to be open to a lot of different things.
That's fair.
And so, you know, I indulge in a couple of things, role-playing
be ashamed.
games. I'm not.
It's okay.
I wear my badges proudly, okay? Shit.
What role-playing games would you play? What do you play?
Started with Zelda, obviously.
Okay, reasonable.
Zelda, and then Link, you know.
What do you mean, and then Link?
Link was after.
Link is Zelda. Link is.
It was but it was Zelda first, and then it was like the Return
Don't
of the
argue with
Adventures of
Tahir.
Link.
Link to the past. Link to the past.
Link to the
Yeah, I'm talking about the regular Nintendo first before we even.
I get you now.
Super Nintendo.
Did you just
I
question?
thought that you outed yourself as not a Zelda fan.
Slap people for less.
No, because you're like, I thought that you were lying to me for a second.
No.
Steve is scared.
Okay, that's
I was sniffing the wins because you're a known liar, and I was just trying to make sure.
That's fair. That's why I'll take
He
it.
doubted you, Tahir.
Did he?
He did.
No.
No, fuck you,
I
Steve.
love this man. Okay,
You
first of
think
all,
Metroid is a man too, don't you?
Oh, what?
I mean, there's a lot of controversy.
Metroid's a
I don't
woman.
know if it's controversy. It's kind
Well,
of a thing.
Metroid is actually named Samus, my friend.
Well, Samus. You're right. Samus. Yeah, Samus is a woman.
Geek Wars!
Metroid.
Let's go, pal. Let's go, pal. You want to go? I'll go all day.
I go all fucking day, buddy. Okay.
Who's the best Star Trek captain?
In my opinion, or a popular opinion,
In your opinion?
Picard. Yeah.
Listen.
I know you like Kirk.
So fucking wrong.
You like Kirk because you can see his hips in it.
Because I can see his what?
His hips in that uniform. You like the yellow and black.
I don't like that. I'm not talking about the
Black and Yellow was your favorite song.
60s show. Listen, it's a great song. But Wrath of Khan, greatest fucking greatest sci-fi movie ever
I
made.
deny that, but you asked me, in my opinion, who was the best captain. It's Picard.
Are you guys speaking English?
Because of Wrath of Khan, you're wrong.
Oh,
Welcome to Geek Wars.
fucking, are you serious?
But I will say, First Contact is a great film.
Okay, you probably think Chris Pine is the best one, don't you?
I don't.
I feel like you do.
I'm not into it.
You're not at
Yeah,
all?
he's dissing you, man.
And I met Chris Pine.
I wasn't mad at that. He's just not the best.
Just to name drop a little bit there. I met him real
Steve,
quick.
he called you a boomer.
Well, first of all,
Wait, I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he did.
You guys are
Under
trying to
his
start
breath.
shit up. Both of you two right now.
I'm hyping you up, bro.
Nah, you're trying to start shit.
Yeah, don't start shit.
With the point?
Tahir, what's the best Star Wars movie?
To me,
I'm bored.
You know what, Tiff?
Return of the Zordon?
You were so close.
I don't know. I'm just trying to jump in the conversation.
Go, go, Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
fire as fuck. Here are 5 mental traps that successful people never fall for, according to psychologists.
Oh,
I am interested to hear this.
Mental traps.
Number 1, Tinder.
that's not a mental trap. That's a dick trap.
No, that's a mental trap thinking that something positive is going to come from it,
True.
besides herpes,
Well, what about
which
getting
is
laid?
not positive.
Isn't that positive?
What?
Getting laid isn't that positive?
The consequences to getting laid. That's what he's saying.
Does the risk outweigh the reward, or vice versa?
That's why absence-only education is the only way.
That's true.
Thank you.
Number
Amen.
1 is emotional reasoning. Mistaking our emotions as evidence for the truth is one of the most common mental traps we fall into. An example is, I feel like my ideas are worthless, therefore I shouldn't share them in this meeting. So they're saying that emotional reasoning can often cause us to make poor choices.
That's true. People, they mix what they're feeling versus what's actually the evidence.
To combat emotional reasoning, cognitive therapists suggest asking yourself questions like, what are the facts that support my emotionally based determination? Or is it possible that my feelings are clouded by some bias that I ought to be reevaluated? When you stop transforming your feelings into truths, you gain the logic and clarity that will allow you to make smarter decisions.
That's one thing I really like in our writing room, where we constantly are trying to write the best script for the character and like the story. So we're constantly just shooting out ideas and pitching them, but we're not married to any single one of them.
Right.
Versus I can always tell when we're like in a more beginner creative circle where people pitch their idea, and since that's the first one they ever had, or only very few, as soon as someone shits on that one, you see them just kind of crumble and they don't like my idea. But for me, all ideas are worthless until it's proven that it's a good one.
There's nothing more annoying than somebody who thinks their idea is so sick that when you
So sick.
right,
This is so sick.
when you even just like you're like, okay, you play with it a little bit.
Yeah.
They're like,
You get a little bit of criticism, we just try to understand it, and you could just see them crumbling. I'm not attacking you. I'm trying to understand this idea.
Yeah.
Ladies, how do you guys feel about that? Like if somebody like here's your idea and immediately gives you feedback or criticism, do you take that? Are you receiving of it, or you?
In the
do you think
beginning,
you're
like when I was first doing either business or a creative session, like of course, you know, because it's something that you're very vulnerable with and something that you come up with, and you might not necessarily think it's sick as fuck, but you're like scared, but you're like, I still want to share this, and then if someone like attacks that, you kind of do take it personally. But because I've been doing it for so long that now it's like, okay, whatever, like it didn't work, cool.
So time matters.
For me, experience. Yeah, for me it was experience.
I think this is something I'm learning to grow out of, but I do like attach my identity to the things that I come out of my mouth or whatever it is that I'm experiencing, or like my emotions do really cloud a lot of my experiences. So I am trying to detach a little bit. So like my initial reaction, if someone would start criticizing an idea that I brought to the table, immediately I would be like, ow. But then now I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me fucking move that aside. Okay, what are you trying to do? Like, what are you trying to say? Like, yeah, let's work this shit out. But
That's
I
tight.
think it comes with growth.
That's
And
growing.
experience for sure.
I've really been struggling like with telling my girl that she gives bad head, and I don't know how to like give
can
her the
never say it.
criticism.
Never say.
You know?
What you're supposed to do?
Well, it comes through experience. If she gives more head, she's more detached from the head
You
getting.
know what you can do is you can take her head and just make her do it the right way.
I tried that. She doesn't like when I
No,
like.
we don't like that.
Yeah, don't do
Get her
that.
drunk, and then you can take her head and just use it.
Drunk head is worse than drunk sex.
Floppier.
Yeah,
Not a
she
good
just makes
way.
a mess all over the place. It's like a fucking baby with a loose bottle top.
Maybe get her really high, and then take her head and just do it the right way.
You don't want me to get good head. That's what I'm hearing from all of your.
And then you put it between the two poles and the stairs, and you sandwich it in there, and then you move your dick the way you want it to be done.
Okay. You know what?
This is horrible advice.
Yes, this
Listen,
is- I'm
you should
just-
just
I'm just-
present it as like, hey, so is there anything I can improve in? Oh, okay, so this is where you can improve.
Oh, so it's like,
No, I got a better one. That one's really
This is
good.
it, right? Hey, is there anything that I can improve in? And then the person's like, okay, well, I have something you can improve in.
Slight pause.
So much tact.
Well, what if she's
Smooth.
Obviously with more tact.
what if you're a visual learner? What if she's a visual learner?
Yeah.
Why don't you show her?
Well, I was gonna do.
Banana.
What else I was gonna do? I was going to just have like just 16
Right, bring
screens
a
of
cooked
porn
banana.
on, and it's just all head on all the screens.
Oh, hey, look at how she's doing it.
Oh, that's crazy. Did you ever think about maybe like using your feet? That's crazy.
Wow, look at that! I never thought of that one. We should try it.
Hey, that was a really professional job.
You're never getting your dick sucked ever again.
All I say, like, just use some integrity when you suck dick. It's just like you don't have. I don't need the theatrics. I don't need all of that. That's not sexy.
You don't want her throwing up on it half the time?
Maybe she thinks you like it.
Huh?
You were just open about
I've
it.
said it.
Does she
Stop.
like being knighted
I
with the
feel
dick?
played a little bit. I feel like you didn't even care about Minor Tips' answers, and it was just all for the fucking bit.
He set you up.
And I really fucking dug down in there, and I'm like, oh shit, okay, we're gonna
No,
help.
I think
okay,
you care.
Here, let me share it for some other beat. I should have fucking known better. I'm so stupid.
It was twofold, and I will say this: those were great answers, and I think that it's important that you guys said that, and that you can admit that at one point you weren't receptive of it, right? But now that you are, that shows growth, and it
You
also
should ask
shows.
your wife the same question and see where she is and like her state of mind, if she's ready to receive this
You
information.
guys don't understand. He's setting you up again right now.
He is. Why do you think I'm not listening to this bullshit? I fucking want to move on.
Tahir invites you
I
over.
fucking-
He makes Thanksgiving dinner. He sits it down, and you guys are ready to eat. And then he pulls the fucking tablecloth.
Hey, but the food stays there, so I'm still eating.
Oh, no. Oh,
I'm
no,
still
no.
fucking eating.
Oh no, it doesn't.
He didn't do it like a pro.
Yep.
Anyway, number 2.
I didn't even make eye contact with this fucking shady ass.
Your little answer was to set up his blowjob joke. Deal with it. Deal with it.
It was such a good answer too. She put it was really well thought out.
I really did. That's why I got
I was like, I
played.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You don't have to kid. I know that's the fucking truth. Move the fuck on. Poor Casey's like getting a fucking. He's doing disco.
It's your turn, Tiff.
You ready? Okay, number 2. And I'm doing this to you right now.
Get out. Get out.
I'm doing this to you right now, Tahir. Number 2
outta here.
is blaming. Okay? We engage in blaming.
Ladies, so how do you?
I thought it was a stupid question too, but I'm like, well, it's Tahir. I mean, I should.
Well, you sure didn't answer like a stupid question.
I know. I wanted to. I gave him fucking respect.
Okay, I'm sorry. Blaming.
Okay, blaming. So when we engage in In blaming, we hold others accountable for
But it's so fun to blame, isn't it?
own actions and feelings. So an example is on your way to work, your cat escaped through the door. Great, you say. Now I'm going to be late, and it's the cat. Number 3, catastrophization.
Another cat?
I thought that you talked about cats again.
The cat motif is not working.
Catastrophe.
And they missed the cat motif in the first one.
So it says, many of us have fallen down the negative spiral of expecting disaster.
The worst of the worst.
Right.
All the fucking time.
So an example is the news reports that a storm is approaching. You start to imagine all the bad things that can happen. What if my house gets destroyed? What if someone I love gets hurt? What if I get hurt? So fear, especially irrational fear, plays a big part in catastrophizing.
That shit prevents people from being successful for sure.
Girls, do you do that?
So it says, but always anticipating the worst.
Fuck out of here, you fucking asshole.
How do I tell my girlfriend that she doesn't suck my dick good?
When she's fearful of it.
What the fuck is that noise? What is that noise? What are you cranking?
All I want to do for the rest of the day.
It's so stupid. Stop making me the bad guy.
I hate you and your fucking Japanese shirt.
See that? Just because you're blaming me, you haven't been empathetic at all to your situation.
Dude, I don't blame you.
Yeah, thank you, Tim.
Anymore.
Oh, thank
I
you,
was
Tim.
blaming you.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Tiff has evolved.
Yeah, she's growing.
Yeah, good for you.
Oh, my goodness.
A kid was taken to the hospital with constipation because of her school's strict bathroom policies.
Aww.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you guys now and tell your kids, if your school ever tells your kids, no, you can't go to the bathroom, just shit your pants in the room. They'll learn.
But
teacher
Then you're
will
gonna be
learn.
the shit boy.
yeah.
Yeah, you're the shit
Oh
boy.
shit, that's right.
Or the shit girl.
Do you want to teach
Yeah.
a teacher a lesson or you want to be known as a shit boy? You're right, fuck. Dude, did you guys know that women have, well, I guess men if you're into it too, we have a silencer for our farts.
What?
Did you guys realize this? Did you know, do you guys not know this?
What do? You sneeze while you fart?
Thongs silent your farts.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, dude, like, cause it has to go through like a layer. It silences your fart. So whenever it's my first night, like spending it over. No, not you guys. Damn, what kind of farts do you guys have?
Dude,
What's
there's
slapping out of
a
there?
fat chick watching this right now. She's like, they don't silence my farts.
Because that's what I do when like it's my first night or whatever, or like when you're early in the relationship and you guys are spending the night together. I always wear a thong because it silences my farts. This is like a tip that this is a tip that I should
What
tell girls.
about it does it silence?
It's
Like the
it's
fabric
a fabric layer that just silences it. Like it doesn't slap
it
through
like-
the skin. See the farts when it slaps through the skin. That's the sound, right?
Yeah.
But if there's like something in between that kind of separates it just a little bit and gives it leeway for the air to come out.
My dumbass was holding it the whole time.
What did you do to diffuse the sound?
I just
pull your
try to
boxers
let the
up.
air out at a certain velocity that doesn't create.
Give yourself a wedgie.
Yeah, guys, see, now there's a solution for guys. Give yourself a wedgie with your boxers and you can fart silently. Now you have
So when a girl takes off your fucking pants and they see you have a wedgie with the boxers, that's not.
well, she's taking off her pants from the front. What the fuck?
Yeah,
She's
what
doing it
are
from the back.
what are you talking about?
No, if you give yourself a wedgie, all of it is like that.
Yeah, but I think we know because the girls take his pants down from the back.
I see.
Jess is doing this.
Jess
behind
is sitting in the back like, fuck you guys.
Jess looks like she's seen some shit.
Literally.
Poor Jess. All right, anyway, so
She's got an eye patch on with a scar down her face.
I expect some
This would make me even
men.
happier if I knew every time Joe and Jess went down on each other, Joe was like, let me put my pants on backwards first. Because you could
So it's like she can pretend.
So I expect to get some DMs from you guys saying, oh my god, Gina, thank you, you saved my life, all right?
You saved my life from crying.
See?
When I have to clench my butthole because of you. I'll never forget you till the day I die.
Even if you don't have a thong and a regular underwear, just fucking give yourself a wedgie really quick. And I do the butt spread too, Jess. So like if I'm sleeping next to a guy and I know I have to fart really bad, I just like spread my butt a little bit.
That doesn't work for me.
It goes like this.
Well, is it because you push out hard? It's because you're pushing out hard, like you're giving birth. You have to let it just slide out.
Mine goes.
That's like an old man's dying breath.
I'm trying to get it out in a second.
Death rattle?
Yeah, he's like,
The last breath after they say their last words.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Okay, well, anyway.
Pictured his butt as an organ.
Don't do that in hospitals, man. They're gonna get really confused.
Let me tell you this. Have you ever farted and burped at the same time?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's next level.
You're gassy.
You've done that?
They say that when you do that, your brain just took a screenshot.
That's fucking dope. Hell yeah. A screenshot of what?
Whatever you're looking at. It's saved in there.
You ever try to mask your fart with a sneeze?
And it sneezes louder because the sneeze.
They're completely different noises. So you're like, and then you're like, oh, fuck you. And the person's like, what a fucking mess this guy is.
Everything keeps coming out.
Nobody's like, oh, he was just sneezing both times.
Or they're like, damn, this guy's sneeze is smelly. It's the smelliest sneeze I ever smelled.
Joe, you're driving in a car with Joe. He farts, then he honks his horn. He's like, yeah, this guy in front of me, you know, he's pulling some shit.
Are you blaming on the one other person in the elevator with you? It was you.
That's why you need a Tesla. You can just blame it on the car.
Oh, true.
Oh, that's right.
They have a mind of their own.
It's for.